Hey everybody, NavyDoc5184 here, and welcome to another music reaction. And today we're reacting to a group that's been a hot minute since I've reacted to. We're going to react to Lovebites, them doing their song "Scream for Me." So definitely looking forward to this. This has been a group that has thoroughly impressed me. Really loved everything that I've reacted to so far for them. And this is like my introduction to like Japanese rock, Japanese metal. And the fact that it's an all-female group. While it really shouldn't add to the impressiveness of it, but it's not very often where you see that. I mean, you'll see some females, maybe lead, but for it to be all female, like I said, shouldn't be that impressive, but it does kind of add to it. But either which way, we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. I'm really looking forward to this one. I will leave a link to the original video in the description below. Let's go ahead and get started. I already miss her as the bassist, but I hear Fami's going to be really good. Holy crap, they're starting off hard. Yeah. Woo! There she goes. Jeez. Woo. All right, so a little over a minute and I'm like, good Lord, there is no resting on this song. There is no resting on this song. They started off hard, heavy, and just ready to just throw your equilibrium off with insane headbanging. I gotta say, this is definitely probably one of their harder numbers I've heard so far, but boy, oh boy, do I enjoy it. And oh man, I can't believe I already forgot her name because I love her bass playing, but way she started off with this, I'm like I already miss her, but I've already heard so many good things about Fami that I'm sure she'll probably be a great replacement for her. But you know what, I'm just gonna take the time to enjoy and appreciate what we got right here. Dude. Ooh, man, those pipes. And you got Eminem. That's just what I'm going to call him. I'm going to call him Eminem. Like I was saying, with their guitar playing, Miyoko and Midori, it's just like, I'm just calling them Eminem because it's like one will go off and just, do some serious slay, and then the other one goes off and slay. It's just like, you can't really talk about one without talking the other. So anytime I'm talking about either one of them, I'm just going to say Eminem because even if one hasn't done anything yet, it's coming. But holy crap, this is great. And what's funny is I'm thinking about it because I'm wearing my Dragon Ball Z shirt where it's Goku and like the Z Fighters versus the Ginyu Force and everything. And I'm thinking, this song, I think would make a great anime battle song. I really think so. And not just Dragon Ball Z. That just is what made me think about it. But I'm like, any like anime battle, I think this would be such a great battle song for it. I mean, don't you think so? Let me know in the comments if you think so. And if you do, where would you put it? We're getting that bass. Good Lord Almighty, man. Yeah. Alright, so it sounds like they're about to do some dual shredding here. So let me get my thoughts in before they start and just completely turn my mind to mush. You know, I was talking about the guitar playing, the bass playing, everything like that. But, you know, I mean, the drumming and the vocals, I mean, holy crap. I mean, you just talk about such a just perfect setup. I mean, it's just... I know I say this a lot when I did my Queen reactions, how it's like, it doesn't feel like they would be the same without one or the other, you know, and I kind of get that sense here, which, you know, again, is making me look forward to seeing what their new stuff's going to be with Fammy now as the bassist. But, I mean, this seems like such a perfect lineup. Like, everything just fits so perfectly. It's like, how do you replicate that? And maybe they won't try to replicate it. You know, maybe they might be going in somewhat of a different direction. We'll have to see. But either which way, it's just this. I mean, it's getting to the point now where it's like they've blown me away so much that it is almost expected. But, like, I'm still just as impressed as the first time I heard them, because it's like, no matter how many times I do this, it's just like, they're just so amazing. And I just don't know why. I feel like they should be a lot more well known than what they are, but maybe it's just because, you know, it's a Japanese metal thing that, you know, maybe one day, you know, we'll get a craze like that, you know, like we did with K-pop, but we'll have to see. In the meantime, let's see what Eminem has for us. And we know this is going to be their moment right here. Alright, get it, ladies. I love that guitar. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Eminem Part 2, apparently. I love the back and forth between the two. Reminds me so much of Dragon Force. I'm like, she's all out of breath just watching them. Once again, another great Lovebites performance. And you know, a little bit, I would say, after my last pause before and like right before Eminem started doing their solo, a little bit after that last pause, I think I realized what it is that really kind of draws me to them is the fact that you listen to them and it's like usually when you listen to something before you see something, you kind of get like a preconceived like picture in your head, and then sometimes you'll like see it and you're like, that is who's doing that. And I think what I like about this is I talked about how it's impressive how it's an all-female metal band, and you don't see that nowadays. And I think what really impresses me is the fact that they still kind of like have somewhat of a feminine look, I guess you could say. And I think that's such a great thing because in a way it's almost like they're kind of normalizing it for it, to like, you can look feminine, you can sound feminine and everything, but still like metal music. You don't have to, have, short black hair, black lipstick, black fingernails, like some people would call it emo nowadays. Back in my day, it was like goth and everything, but it's just like, it's like if you like it, it doesn't really matter what you look like. And I think that's what I like about that. Like, even though some people might say with the hair, like the hair color and everything, they're kind of doing that, but it's like, I just like the fact that it's one of those things where it's like, it's okay for you to like a certain type of music or even perform a certain type of music, but not, have the same stereotypical look, I guess you could say. And I think it's also another great thing, that in terms of, what people call gender roles, because it's like, how many people, would look at an all-female rock band or all-female metal band and really take them seriously. And I see it all the time in, like the gaming community, live stream community, where female gamers or female live streamers will get so much crap simply because for some reason, only guys like video games or only guys are supposed to be good at video games. And, and it's like the females in that genre don't get, the same amount of respect, whereas they could be just as good, if not better, than some of their male counterparts, but simply because they're female, they won't get the recognition or respect for it. So I think that's another thing that's kind of drawn me to Lovebites, is the fact that they are all female and they're doing it just as good, if not better, than some of the male metal bands I've heard. I mean, I could probably, like, if I'm just going pure metal bands that I like, off the top of my head, like, they're probably going to be top 5 easy, if not top 3. Like, that's how good I think they are from what I've heard so far in the small sample size. And I can't wait to hear what they do in the future. And I just hope that, they just keep going strong, and, hopefully one day, maybe they'll get a nice little crossover, and get known in America, because I think they have that ability to really make it big. But either which way, that is probably a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. But I'm just going to leave it with, I really enjoyed, again, what I've heard with them. I can't wait for my next one. I think for my next one, I'm going to do the song Judgment Day, because I saw someone comment on one of my other videos that I would not be ready for Judgment Day. So challenge accepted. So next Lovebites video will probably be Judgment Day, but definitely keep leaving some suggestions in the comments, and I'll definitely make sure to find the videos and put them in my queue. But until then, thank you all for stopping by, and I'll catch y'all down the road.